My dear students, we have to discuss some very important consideration of the electronic recruitment. Whether you are using electronic recruitment and the manual recruitment, you have to use the cover letter. Resume writing guides recommend including cover letter regardless of the format in which the resume is submitted. Whether you are submitting resume through electronic format or you are submitting resume in a manual format, you have to use the cover letter. So cover letter is an important part of your electronic recruitment process. Very few employers seriously consider a resume without an accompanying cover letter. So it means if you would not attach cover letter with your resume, your position would not be considered. You would not be considered as an applicant. So what cover letter identifies? The cover letter identifies the specific job or the type of the job sought, as well as it highlights the submitter's qualification. No doubt that submitter qualification is also given in the resume, but still you have to highlight your qualification. Still you have to highlight your job title. Cover letters can grab a recruiter's attention. It is to grab a recruiter's attention. This is the first thing which can grab the recruiter's attention. And how it can grab a recruiter's attention? It by suggesting a preliminary job application fit. Because if the applicant is not fit to the job, then there is no benefit to the recruiters to consider your resume or to consider your cover letter. So cover letter would provide you the preliminary information that applicant is fit with the job. So applicant need to take care of their words carefully, whatever they are going to mention in the cover letter. So it is a very important point, my dear students. Here are some of the critical components of a cover letter which I want to draw your attention. The first point which you need to be considered, that is very important, students. Cover letter should be addressed to a specific person. It is not a good idea to use salutations such as dear hiring manager, dear sir, dear madam, or to whom it may concern. This would not look more professional. It could be interpreted to mean that applicant has not done her homework or has an insufficient degree of interest in the job. So it is better to pinpoint a specific person to whom you are sending your cover letter. It is better to use the name of the manager who has mentioned his name in the advertisement. So better to mention dear Amar. And if you are mentioning Amar, you have to mention the right spelling of Amar. Because some people would not consider it professionally that if you would mention their name with the wrong spelling. So it is a very critical point, dear students, that you have to mention the right spelling of the manager to whom you are concerned. Number 2 point. Most cover letters are response to a specific job posting or advertisement. For example, you have seen some advertisement and you are sending a cover letter in response to that advertisement. Accordingly, the job should be identified in the first paragraph. If in the first paragraph of the cover letter you would not be able to identify the job for which you are sending a cover letter, it means you are failed to put your position in front of a HR manager or in front of a manager who is concerned with such kind of job. Even if an applicant is taking an exploratory approach with no specific opening in mind, he should narrow his focus and identify suitable, albeit generic job titles. What are generic job titles? It can be human resource manager. It can be marketing manager. It can be sales manager. It can be administrative officers. So better to use generic job titles if you are not 100% confirmed about the specific job title. A recruiter should not have to work at matching the person to the job. It is not a responsibility of recruiter to match your qualification, your expertise with a job. So everything needs to be mentioned so clearly that recruiter can match your performance or your qualification with the job itself. And number 3, the most effective cover letters reveal exactly how the sender qualifies for a particular job. So there's again, it's a matching. It's a matching of an applicant with the job. The applicant should stress on the keywords and phrases even if it means that some information is extracted from the resume itself. No doubt that a lot of information about you are given in the resume, but it is not a good idea to mention all those information in cover letter. So mention some of the important information from resume into the cover letter to match your skills, to match your qualification with the job itself. So the most desirable cover letters are those that identify concrete examples demonstrating relevant job-related accomplishment. If you can demonstrate job-related accomplishment, it would be great for you as an applicant.